If you are looking to identify what are the 12 high demand jobs here in Australia, you gotta watch this video till the end. Without any further ado, let's get started. Number 1, registered nurses. Most of the occupations here in health sector are always in demand because the Australian population has got a lot of aged people and they require a lot of people or workforce in the healthcare sector. As per my observation, registered nurses have always been on the SOL list since a lot of years. I might be wrong, but you can go ahead and check that out. A registered nurse is a person who is registered under NRAS and licensed in order to pursue nursing here in Australia. A registered nurse usually earns about $65,000 to $70,000 per annum in the initial years of their profession. Number 2, software engineers. The demand for skilled software engineers has always been high here in this country, and it is also expected to remain the same with increase in the focus of AI, cybersecurity and all of that. There have been lot of huge corporations that have been going through a lot of hacking and then customer information compromise. So cybersecurity is one particular field that has remained to be high for the next 1 to 2 years as well. Though the IT market seems to fluctuate, there's nothing that you should be worried about looking at the trends. One of the best cities to get your IT career off the mark would be Sydney. Though I live here in Melbourne, I still feel one of the best cities would be Sydney. And according to Aussie's group, in one of their articles, they've mentioned that if you start to become an IT professional now, one of the top most positions you can go ahead and achieve would be a development manager, and that can rake up to 250-300k salary as well per annum. Number 3 is plumbers. Plumbers are usually always again high in demand in this country. It is one of those trade occupations, and a lot of immigrants usually choose to pursue one of these trade occupations such as plumbing, painting, carpentry work and all of that. If you are a plumber here in Australia, you will start to earn about $40 to $45 per hour based on the amount of work you're putting. And if you are getting into a full-time work, you will be able to earn about $70,000+ in the initial years of your work and above later. It has been said that there is shortage of plumbers here, so which is why a lot of immigrants chose to pursue this particular course as well. Number 4, civil engineers. I've also seen there's a lot of demand for civil engineers in this country, and because there's a lot of infrastructure development happening, there should be a lot of civil engineers that the government needs. If you are a civil engineer, you can expect anywhere to earn in between $35 to $50 per hour in the initial stages, and your starting salary could anywhere be ranging from $75,000 to $80,000 based on the amount of experience and skills that you have. Some of the most experienced civil engineers make about $150k per year based upon the experience they've collected all these years. Number 5, primary school teacher. The education sector seems to be growing a lot here in this country. If you are a primary school teacher, you are supposed to be teaching kids from the ages of 5 to 12. As a primary school teacher, your crucial roles and responsibilities would be providing progress to the parents about the students, evaluating the student reports, teaching them obviously, and so on and so forth. However, primary school teachers, as per my observation, sometimes is a stressful job because of some of the outside work or roles and responsibilities you have to fulfill. However, in terms of the salary, if you are working in the initial years, you will be taking home anywhere from $65,000 to $75,000 and eventually going up based on the experience that you have. Number 6, sales representatives. We have a lot of demand for sales representatives here in this country, especially in the sectors of technology, pharmaceuticals and retail as well. There are always positions vacant in the retail industries for sales representatives, and entry-level positions can take about $60,000 per annum. But however, based on the experience, you can usually take up to $75,000 as well. However, if you are putting in your weekend work or public holiday work, and if you are a casual working somewhere else, you will be earning extra money, because here in Australia, if you are working on weekends or public holidays, you get to earn more. Number 7, accountants. If you are looking to go ahead and pursue accounting here in Australia, I have a detailed video on my channel. You'll have to go ahead and watch that first and then come back here. But the country seems to be growing, which means businesses are growing, which means financial processing must be growing as well, which is why accountants are definitely a must for this country. On an average, if you are an accountant in the initial years, you will be taking home about $30 per hour. However, if you are experienced, you are expected to earn about 90,000 to 120K and even more than that per year if you are pursuing a full-time job. One of the best opportunities you have as an accountant is go ahead and work in a Big Four company, and that will be one of the greatest opportunity. And if you are someone who is currently pursuing accounting, grad roles are your best friends. Go ahead and apply for a lot of grad roles, which is where these Big Four companies usually go ahead and employ graduates and eventually help you get up in your career. Number 8, digital marketing managers. We all know digital media is booming. I don't have to say that. Paid media managers, digital media managers, social media marketers, social media managers, anything related to digital media is always booming and it is going to stay. If you are someone who is looking to stay self-employed or be a freelancer along with your full-time job, this is one of the greatest sectors you can be ahead in. As far as I know, because I am also in the sector of digital media, it is one of the greatest opportunities because the employers pay you really well and you will be fairly compensated for the amount of work that you put in. Apart from working in a full-time job, you can always go ahead and do a lot of freelance gigs until and unless there's no conflict of interest with your full-time organization. So if you are a digital marketing manager, you are able to earn anywhere in the initial years, anywhere from 65,000 to 75,000. This is excluding the freelance gigs that you are going to take up. Number 9, human resource managers. Human resource managers are really important to recruit new talent in the workplace. With all the infrastructure development happening, there are new companies and small businesses booming here in this country, which means there's a lot of human resource managers looking to recruit new talent in the workforce. And previously, when I was new to Australia, there was a lot of hesitation to employ visa holders. But now, because the country requires a lot of workforce, they are open to employing people or recruiting people who do not have permanent residency as well. So this is your right opportunity for going ahead and applying for a lot of jobs. However, if you are in the field of human resources and you are looking to become a human resource manager or human resource representative, it is easy for you to make about 75,000 to 80,000 in the initial years and eventually grow up to 120 to 150K as well. Number 10, executive chef. Now, with a lot of demand for cookery here in Australia, and because this is one of the most popular tourist destinations, that's what I would like to call, executive chef's demand is really high. And if you are looking to become an executive chef, you are able to make about 80,000 in the first couple of years of your career and eventually make up to 100, 120K as well and have a restaurant for yourself. That is a business for yourself. If you are looking to become an executive chef, you have to finish your apprenticeship here in cooking and you have to finish your courses as well, which is Cert 3, Cert 4 and Advanced Diploma in Commercial Cookery, I believe. And eventually you will have to take up a route wherein you can become an executive chef and then get a lot of years of experience as well. Entry level positions for an executive chef can make about $70,000 and eventually go above that. Number 11, agricultural scientists. The demand for agriculture is being really high in this country because people and the government is looking for sustainability and a lot of other options. So if you are someone in the field of agriculture, it is definitely on the radar. And if you are someone who's looking to get into this career, the initial amount that you can make if you are an agricultural scientist would be anywhere in between 75,000 to 80,000 based on the skills that you have. Number 12, mining engineers. Now, just like civil engineers, the demand for mining engineers is also high and has always been this way here in this country. The country is looking to have focus on extraction of minerals and all of that. Now, if you are a mining engineer, you will be able to ensure that you are abiding by the policies and procedures and also oversee the mining operations and all of that. If you are a mining engineer and for an entry level position, you are able to earn about 69,000 to 75,000 or 82,000 in the initial years, and later you will be able to earn a lot more than that. For a mining engineer, there are a lot of jobs in the regional areas, not in the metropolitan, but however, if you are looking to apply for any of the regional visas, regional permanent visas, mining engineers occupation is one of the best. However, please go ahead and always do your due diligence in research and not just depend upon such videos that you find on internet. I hope this video was quite informative. If you like this video, please go ahead and hit that like, comment, subscribe and share. I'll see you next week. Until then, bye.